Top 5 Best Metal Detector for Beginner in 2020. Number 5. Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. Bounty Hunter doesn't have the best reputation in the metal detecting world, as some of their models are more toys than true detectors. There are exceptions though, and if you're on a tight budget, the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4 could be a great option. The biggest advantage of the Tracker 4 is the price. With an MRSP of just $130, it's at least half as cheap as the other models on this list. It's also often on sale for even less. What do you get for your money though? The Tracker 4 is a simple model with an analog readout for signal strength. There are dials to adjust sensitivity and discrimination, along with the two-tone audio mode that's useful for getting more information about the target. As you would expect, the Bounty Hunter lacks many of the features found on the other models on this list. There's no notch discrimination, iron audio or target ID. It also doesn't come with a pinpointing mode. With that said, it provides surprisingly good depth and sensitivity for such a cheap machine. It's certainly a step above the toy detectors you see in Walmart or kids' stores. Don't expect the same performance as the Garrett's or Fisher's on this list. But when it comes to inexpensive detecting for under $150, the Tracker 4 is probably the best choice, coming in number 4. Garrett ACE 400. I mentioned the ACE 300 provided the best balance between value and performance for a starter detector, at least in the ACE series. What if you have a bit more to spend though? In that case, the ACE 400 is one to consider. It has all the features of the ACE 300 but has a higher 10 kHz operating frequency and larger 8.5 inches by 11 inches DD coil. This coil provides better target separation and small object sensitivity. Another advantage of the ACE 400 is that it includes iron audio. This alters the audio signal depending on the ferrous properties of the target. It's the only model in the ACE series to have this feature, so it's great for picking out trash items before you dig. In terms of performance, the ACE 300 and ACE 400 have similar detection abilities. I recommend choosing the ACE 300 unless you're certain you need the iron audio feature though, as you can always upgrade the coil later. Coming in number 3. Garrett ACE 300. The Garrett ACE series has always been a popular option for beginners, and for good reason. These models are easy to use and provide great value. Which is the best ACE model though? If you're a beginner, I think the ACE 300 provides the best balance of performance and price. It comes with a range of features you would expect from a more expensive detector, such as adjustable notch discrimination, coin depth indicator and numerical target ID. For comparison, the ACE 250 doesn't include numerical target ID, while the ACE 200 doesn't have adjustable notch discrimination. There are also 4 preset modes for hunting coins, relics and jewelry, along with 4 iron segments and a pinpointing mode. There's no iron audio, you'll need the ACE 400 for that, see below, but it's a great all-rounder for jewelry, dry beach hunting and coin shooting. A bonus is the frequency adjustment option. This is handy when you're getting electromagnetic interference from a nearby power line, as a small adjustment in frequency can reduce chatter. While I prefer the Fisher F22, the Garrett ACE 300 is an excellent choice for beginners. It's arguably easier to use than the Fisher, yet provides many of the same features for an affordable price. Coming in number 2. Minelab X-TERRA 305. Minelab are usually known for their premium metal detectors costing thousands of dollars. But many people don't realize the company also produces an entry-level model, the X-TERRA 305. The 305 is a VLF detector aimed at beginners or those on a budget. While it can't match Minelab's more expensive models, it benefits from much of the same technology and is an excellent choice as a first detector. Why would you choose this over the F22 or any of the other models on this list though? The 305 comes with a range of interesting features, including Minelab's Flex technology. This allows you to switch between 7 kHz and 18.75 kHz operating frequency by changing the coil, making it a versatile machine. You'll need to purchase the extra coils separately though. As you would expect from a Minelab detector, the 305 is accurate and does a decent job at iron discrimination. It also has manual ground balance adjustment. This is rare for beginner detectors, so the X-TERRA 305 could be a great choice if you live in areas with high mineralization. Other features include 2 preset search patterns, an all-metal mode, 3-tone IDs, threshold adjustment and a noise-canceling function. There are some downsides though. The stock coil isn't the best we've seen, so you will probably want to upgrade it relatively quickly. It's also a bit pricier than the cheapest beginner metal detectors. Even so, if you want a machine with more advanced features than the average first detector, it's a model to consider. Coming in number 1. Fisher F22. The Fisher F22 is my top recommendation for a cheap metal detector. It provides many of the features you would expect from a more expensive machine, yet is available for a fraction of the cost. To start with, the F22 weighs in at a lightweight 2.3 pounds. For comparison, some of the heaviest detectors, such as the Minelab X-3030, weigh more than double, which isn't great for your arm or shoulder. It's also well balanced, durable and has a waterproof coil. If you're serious about metal detecting, you'll be grateful for this lightweight design after a few hours in the field. Trust me on that one. Away from the design, Fisher has included iron audio with the F22. This is an advanced feature that allows you to adjust the volume of ferrous targets in comparison to desirable targets. You can then decide not to dig the target if it's likely to be a bottle cap or other unwanted item. While this might not sound like a big deal, anything that helps avoid junk is a welcome feature, as it'll save time and frustration. Aside from iron audio, Fisher has managed to pack a huge amount into the F22 while keeping the price low. Other features include the clear readout, 10 sensitivity levels, preset notch discrimination patterns, full numerical target ID and depth indicator. There's even a 5-year warranty. In other words, if you want a beginner metal detector that provides great performance, a range of advanced features and plenty of scope for improvement in your skills, the Fisher F22 is an easy choice. I believe it's the best metal detector for the money.